Welcome back, you beautiful bastions of freedom. We are about to talk about some stuff because this week the speed is continuing to pick up, all culminating on July 4th. Now, what am I talking about? The Senate big, beautiful bill bullcrap that's been happening to us for the past week. All right, we're going to continue to cover this. We're going to walk through all the things. Today is a ton of votes on the different individual amendments, individual proposals, all the different pieces, the parliamentarian, not the parliamentarian. JD Vance is coming in today. All those things are happening today. So make sure you're following me on at Braden LOA on X, and you've hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. Now I'm going to say the elephant in the room. Guys, I'm going to cover all this stuff with the same ferocity because you need to know the information about all this stuff. Don't mistake me covering it with a great amount of attention to detail for accepting what just happened. I am not happy about it, but you still need to know the information. Now, having said that, there's something that happened last night that is pivotal that we will find out today if it carried any weight. Trump came out and said, hey, this parliamentarian seems to be ripping a bunch of things out of the bill that doesn't need to be ripped out of the bill. Well, that's the first time that he's said it. And the only time that anything can happen in the Senate to get the HPA put back in full or the Short Act be put back in full would be if JD Vance completely overrules the parliamentarian advice. Now, it's completely in his ability to do so. It has not happened from a VP since 1975. So we're talking about 50 years ago was the most recent time that this happened. However, Trump signifying in a Truth Social post saying the parliamentarian is ruining most of the pieces of the bill, we would be included in that in the Hearing Protection Act and the Short Act. Now, do I know if they're going to do anything? No, I do not. However, the potential is on the table and we're going to cover it either way. That's why this is so crucial. Today, you're going to see all the votes all day long. I'm going to go live right around noon covering this, a little bit of live Q&A, a lot of things that need to be seen that are ancillary to the process of what we're talking about. So we're going to make sure that we're hitting all the details and dotting the I's and crossing our T's. But today, guys, if Trump puts pressure on Vance and says you need to get some of this crap in that they put out, we might be in a different scenario. All the gun right orgs are just as amped about the exact same possibility as I am. I cannot guarantee anything's going to happen any one way or the other, but we're going to cover it either way, regardless of outcome. And then we move on to the House because this process is still well along in the timeline to fruition. That's what I've got. I'll see you on the noon live episode. See you later.